Hey, welcome to our YouTube channel. Do us a favor by kindly subscribing to our YouTube channel in the description below. If you do that, you help us a lot. Thank you. An Onitsha-based human rights group, the International Society for Civil Liberties and the Rule of Law, Intersociety, has alleged a plot to assassinate the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi. In a statement signed by the chairman of its board of trustees, Mr. Emeka Umigabalasi, and other senior officials, the group claimed that it had credible intelligence that a plot was being hatched to eliminate the former Anambra State governor before the 2023 presidential election. The group in the statement stated, Intersociety is strongly and unmistakably raising alarm and alerting the world, especially the Office of the United Nations Secretary-General and Presidents of the UN General Assembly and the UN Security Council, that the life, safety, and liberty of Mr. Peter Obi are in grave danger. These are on account of the fact that politico-religious extremists in the Nigerian political establishment have assigned the country's jihadists to assassinate him in the coming weeks or months, or before the 2023 presidential election, scheduled to take place at a date in February 2023. Quote, Intersociety appealed, the highly respected local and international authorities above mentioned are hereby. The group stated that the alarm was particularly based on a recent confession by an alleged Fulani kidnapper, who revealed to his captive the plot to kill Obi. According to the group, a kidnapped victim, Dr. Fran Kln Ezeonwuka of the Spiritan University, Nioki, Iswochi, Abia State, the same area where the Methodist Church's prelate, Most Rev. Uche Kanu, was kidnapped, said some Fulani herdsmen revealed to him while he was in their captivity that the presidential candidate was their next target. Intersociety said, on Wednesday, June 15, 2022, Drive. Fran Kln Ezeonwuka of the Spiritan University, Nioki in Umanioki local government area of Abia State, was pursued in his jeep and abducted by some AK-47 rifle-armed Fulani jihadists. A huge ransom of N20 million was later mobilized by his Emesi kinsman and paid before he was freed along with the female staff. It was while in the captivity of the jihadists that the lecturer was told of so many unprintable evil plans they had against the Igbo nation. These include lethal plans to stop the candidacy of Mr. Peter Obi, whom they said had been marked for assassination. For these reasons, Igbo youth warned Nigerian jihadists not to give it a try, because that will be the limit of their patience and endurance in Nigeria. The Coalition of Southeast Youth Leaders, COSEYL, has warned against alleged plans by some terrorists to assassinate the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi. A statement issued on Saturday by the President General of the coalition, Goodluck Ibem, alleged that some terrorists told their kidnapped victims who were freed recently that they have concluded plans to assassinate Obi over his decision to run for the presidency in 2023, saying Obi is a threat. Replying to the threat, COSYL said Peter Obi has the constitutional right as a bona fide citizen of Nigeria to run for any political office of his choice, saying the threat may attract war. The statement reads in part, nobody should think that he or she has a monopoly on violence. That we are peaceful does not mean that we are weak or senseless. Mr. Peter Obi, as a bona fide citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and born in Nigeria, has the constitutional right to contest for any political office he deems fit and nobody can stop that. Quote, anyone who thinks he wants to attack Peter Obi is sick, and the sickness will be treated appropriately at the right time. Only a wicked and idiotic person will be comfortable with the current state of the nation. Our country is in dire need of a drastic change that will turn things for the better, and some people are plotting to make matters worse because of their selfish agenda. Quote, we want these criminals to know that even a madman is owned by some people, and if you touch him, thinking that as a madman roaming on the street, he has nobody, his real owners will come out to defend him. We call on the security agencies to immediately move into action and arrest the real criminals plotting to assassinate Mr. Peter Obi just because he is contesting for the office of the president, which he is eminently qualified to do so. Enough said. Quote,